Hey guys, this is Pushkraj Shirke on Project Battlefit and welcome back. Today we are talking about periodization. Last week I did a video talking about rebuilding strength because it matched my own protocols of what I'm doing right now to rebuild my strength after a 18-month long break from heavy strength training. And a lot of people asked me about periodization and how to go about it and what is periodization. So I decided to make this episode purely about periodization. Alright. So periodization is basically creating a stepwise system towards a certain target. Alright? If you keep training full intensity, all out, week after week, day after day, your progress will be stalled. Alright? And a lot of people hit this plateau in their training. It's very, very common. And the solution itself is very common too, just that people don't know about it. And that is periodization. Alright? So when I say periodization, of course there's a standard periodization cycle for strength training, and then there are a lot of other variables. Alright? So the standard cycle, what I would say, is sort of a 12-week routine to get a 5% to 10% increase in strength. If you're a beginner, the increase can even be up to 30%. Alright? Just from improvement in form and technique and improvement of your capacity to bear through the pain of it and go through with the movements. But at higher levels, the progress starts going lower and lower, and that is when you need to specialize and do specific periodization cycles for different lifts and different muscles. Alright, so first let me just discuss the standard periodization cycle. So the typical periodization cycle for strength is the first week you would start with 3 sets of 10. Alright, and when I say 3 sets of 10 reps, I mean that you shouldn't be able to do the 11th or 12th rep. Right? If you can do the 11th or 12th rep with that weight, that is not what a 3 into 10 means. And a good way to calculate it is, if you know your 1 RM, which is your 1 rep max, alright, you hit 60% of that weight for a 3 into 10, alright, in the first week. Now, this is your prep week. It's prepping up your body for what is going to come up next. Alright. The next week, you move your poundages from 60% of your 1 RM to 70% of your 1 RM. Alright. And then you stagger it into 3 sets of 8. Okay. This is still a prep. You're building up a little progression moving forward. The third week, you bump it up 10% more. So now you're hitting 80% of your 1 RM. Alright? Now this is where it starts getting tough. This is where the real work starts coming in. Okay, your body is prepped, your body is ready. You know what pulling strong feels like. You bump it up to 5 into 5, which is 5 sets of 5. Now you're splitting the volume across sets rather than together. You're lowering the reps and increasing the sets so that you build enough work and workload intensity in that whole exercise while focusing on building pure strength. Alright? The week after that is even more challenging. You bump up to only 3 sets of 3. Okay? But here you're hitting 90% of your 1 RM, which is major. Okay? When you're pushing through 3 sets of 3 for this weight, it's going to take a toll on your CNS, your central nervous system. So push strong, be there, hit that weights, get it through. The week after that is what I call the recovery week, or what is generally known as the recovery week rather. You step back to your first week, which is 3 sets of 10, because after doing 5 into 5 and 3 into 3, your CNS is fatigued from heavy loads. It needs to recover if you want to bounce up from there. But you cannot give a full break. You want to keep the movement going. You want to keep the muscles firing. You want to avoid any atrophy. You want to stress your muscles just enough so that they build up over that level and get to a higher point. Okay? So, in this week, you will only do 3 sets of 10 at again 60% of your weight. Just get the blood flowing, just get the work done. The week after that, psych up, because that is going to be a new 1 RM, 1 rep max attempt week. Okay, so that is the week where you go 100%. You are just going to attempt 1 rep. Okay, so you scale up: warm up set, rep set, normal poundage. Don't stress it out too far out, because you know you want to hit a 1 rep max. Don't tire yourself out doing multiple reps. Just get the range of movement going, get the synovial fluid back in your knees, joints, everywhere. Right? Get your blood flowing perfectly, get your body warmed up and moving, and then you attempt your 1 rep max. Okay? If you hit your 1 rep max, it's time to attempt a PR. So you increase a little weight. Don't jump up the scales too high. If you're a beginner, don't jump up the weight scales too high. If you're advanced, still don't jump up the scales too high. Gradual progression is the best, because at 1 RM, at 1 rep max, your body is under supreme load. You do not know what snaps when, and which is also a reason why I recommend athletes of another sport not attempt 1 RMs. For athletes of other sports, they should stick to a maximum of 3x3 or a 5x5 protocol and not go beyond that. Their progressions have to be calculated according to their 3x3 and 5x5 levels. Okay, they do not calculate according to 1 RM. So you reverse calculate the 1 RM for them from those numbers. All right. But if you want to power lift, if you are into heavy lifting, if you want to really test your 1 RM, this is the week you do it in. You hit your 1 RM, you increase the weight, you attempt a new PR, you hit that, try another PR. You can go till failure if you want, but if at a point you feel this is the most you can pull it and you do not want to push through, do not. Okay? Reset. It's a long race. You don't have to attempt a fucking world record on the same day. Alright? Chill out. Next week, go back down to your 3x10s. Let your body recover from the torture you gave it the previous week with your 1 RMs. Okay? And you start the cycle all over again. Now, this is your standard periodization cycle that works for every lift, whether it's your deadlift, squat, bench press, or overhead press. Now, this works at the beginner level and intermediate level. At an advanced level, you need specialized periodization cycles, because the rate of recovery of every muscle is different. Okay? For example, in overhead press, the rate of recovery of your shoulders is way lower than that of your legs and your back. It's a small muscle compared to the entire thing. Yet, because it's an overhead press, it's taking a structural load over your entire body. So while you're doing the other lifts, your shoulder press is still going to suffer, because if your CNS is fatigued, if your legs are fatigued, if your back is fatigued, the amount you can push press over your shoulder or clean and jerk over your shoulder is not going to match up. So the percentages, the calculations, they all change. I'm not going to get into specific periodization cycles for each lift here in this video, but yeah, there are online you'll find a lot of periodization cycles specifically for squats. One I have actually followed and have loved and made decent results with is the gray skull method. There are a lot of periodization cycles specific for specific lifts, and you should try them out. As long as the periodization is stable, leveled out, there's not much chance of going wrong. And ideally, when you're following a periodization cycle, follow one that's given by a proper strength coach and not some random floozy Instagram influencer, because most of them really do not lift. They are just roided, muscled up idiots talking shit on Instagram. Alright, so I hope this helped you guys, and if you have any queries, if you want to book a fitness consultation, if you want an online consultation, a nutrition consult, feel free to write to me anytime. This is Pushkraj Shirke for Project Battlefit, signing out. Stay strong, guys. Cheers.